dating has changed in the last 20 years. You know, feminism really ramped up from what it was to now because of the internet. I feel like the internet really helped indoctrinate kids or, you know, people, and then the colleges, all these big liberal universities nowadays. So feminism, I wonder why.
And to the men that think they have a choice in protecting and providing for women, why else would God put you on this earth, sir? Why else are you here? I really need you to take a long...
To rule over women and bang the crap out of them and reproduce?
Look in the mirror, right? Ask yourself, ask God, whatever you believe in, why are you here? Why are you here?
Have you ever asked that about yourself? Because what's your purpose? Useless.
Why are you here then? As a man, if you're not here to protect and serve, why are you here? Why are you here then?
As a man, I totally agree. And women were put on earth to cook, clean, and make babies. Why else would women be here?
I just want to say, there's no hope for these men. Bitch, why is my tire so flat? Hold on. Why is my tire so fucking flat I can't even drive on it?
Just the potty mouth on this woman, called a bitch and all this is like, what? It's just probably the biggest turnoff is when women have such foul mouths.
And these dusty motherfuckers want to drive up in a Renault right next to me talking about, hey, shorty. I'm like, yes? Hey, you fine? What's your Instagram? Bitch, do you not see me trying to change my tire? You're sitting in the car asking me for my Instagram? Anyways, let's change this tire.
You got this. You're independent and don't need no man. We believe in you.
Where are the men in the middle? Like, I'm talking between 38 and 50. Are you guys just not divorced yet? Or what? Because on these apps, you know, the dating apps, I either get the people that are in their like early to mid 20s asking if I like younger men, or I get the people that are like in their 60s, and I'm like, no way in hell. Why would you even message me?
Because that's what you qualify for. It's the 60-year-olds, by the way.
There's no way at 60 years old you want to start a whole new life with somebody who has 2 young kids. Like, get real, right? So anyway, where are you guys at? Like, where are the younger, like, where's the middle?
Avoiding the whole 2 kids thing you just mentioned.
Middle-aged men. I'm thinking they're just not divorced yet, but it's okay. I can wait.
The men are single and working, not dealing with the drama you women come with.
Like, women seriously come with no sense of urgency on anything.
Women are always looking for a better option. We've decided we won't be treated as an option, so we checked out.
Want to know something wild? Women traded family for a 9-to-5 and then they called it liberation. Just think about it for a second. Our grandmothers prayed for husbands so that they could work hard, raise kids, and build a strong home. That was the dream: security, love, and purpose. Then feminism came along, told women that being a wife and being a mother is oppressive. So what did we do? We left the home to work for men that don't love us, at companies that will replace us the second we get burnt out. That's not freedom, that is slavery in heels. Feminism convinced women that family is a cage and working for a corporate job is empowerment. Tell me this. Why do so many women hit 30, are alone, exhausted, and wondering why they feel so empty?
I wonder.
Because you can't outsmart God's design.
Correct.
No promotion will ever replace a husband that loves you and children who adore you. So no, I'm not anti-woman, I'm pro-woman, and pro-woman enough to tell you the truth. Real freedom isn't in a cubicle or a nurse's station, it's in building a legacy. So go forth and multiply.
Why tax 50% of the population when you can tax 100%? That is really what feminism is about. Let women work so they can be taxed. They don't really care about women. This is why a lot of women are unhappy and have to rely on depressants all their lives.
Literally just texting a guy the other day. He's like, where do you want to go? It's up to you. You decide.
I can't believe you said that.
I'm like, fuck this guy. Like, I want to go. Picking you up at 9 o'clock. We're going here. Boom, boom, boom. Where's that? What's going on?
Where's the chivalry gone?
Yeah, that's
you know, like up to you. You let me know. You should go to Shisha Cafe. No, man.
Tell me what I'm doing to organize my travel.
Yeah.
All of that. Guys are doing
we're
that
single
anymore.
forever, basically.
But there's like no. I feel like there's no good guys. Like I think you have to come out of the UK.
Yeah.
That's what
Cheers
I
to
think
that,
as
man.
well.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Yeah,
the guys here ain't happening. And it's true, like, they're either like in their 30s, 40s, they don't want to settle down, they're fuckboys.
And they always want to go for youngers that I think they can influence more when, like, we're older now, so, like, we won't
we
follow
can
away.
see through
Yeah,
the
we can
BS.
see it.
I actually think younger guys are better these days.
So you're bitter, alone, and unwilling to change. Exactly why men avoid you.
I feel like I see the younger guys are like more willing to like settle down.
Yeah.
It's the guys in their 30s are just moving
I
mad.
don't get that. I do you think it's the whole
I think they're
options? Or,
I don't get that. Yeah, we're at our prime. We get to do what we want. Sorry, ladies.
insecurity or gay. Yeah.
Yeah, someone said that as well.
Loads of men are gay.
Yeah, well, isn't it a thing now? Like, if a guy is like a proper womanizer, he's gay.
Yeah.
If you women are going to set up a podcast,
What? A proper womanizer is gay. That doesn't even make sense.
and rant about how men should treat women, I think it's better if you women date each other at this point.
An old man literally just stopped me and said, I don't mean to be rude, but you are absolutely gorgeous. And I looked at him and I was like, and I just turned around and like, and then I'm thinking like, is this just me deeping it too much? Like, is he actually just like trying to be nice? And then I'm thinking, wait, no, that's me, my people-pleasing brain switching on and trying to like excuse the fact that he just outwardly said that I'm absolutely gorgeous, which is just like so unnecessary.
Next time a woman asks why men don't approach women anymore, show them
Watch this video, right?
Women are not called losers enough.
They're not. We need to call that out more. Losers.
Upstairs, my doorbell rings. I look through the window upstairs and I see the delivery drivers drop off these two pieces of furniture I just ordered. It's like a love seat and an ottoman, and take off sprinting. Like literally like dropped it off and ran and got in the car and drove away. And I'm like, that's bizarre. So I come downstairs and it's giant. Like, how they don't want to help me bring it in the house. And now what is a single girl, bad bitch, mind you, but still, to do with this giant ass piece of furniture?
Pay someone to move it in.
I will figure it out. I will. But like, how rude.
I guess the delivery driver must believe in equality. Call your female friends or Mr. Bear to help you.
So I just got followed by a man for multiple blocks and eventually had to, in the middle of the park, get up and scream multiple times, can somebody help me? This man is following me, because no matter...
Is this a real story or some fake make-up story so you can get sympathy on the internet?
how much I walked and how much I moved, he kept trying to fucking follow me and harass me. So just another day. I literally had to scream at the top of my lungs multiple times for somebody to come and help me. And you know who the first person was to come help? A woman.
Why on earth should a man risk his life for a woman he doesn't know?
You just told us you're being stalked by a man. Have at it. Good luck, lady.
You're not entitled to men's protection just because you're a woman. If you feel unsafe, walk to a nearby police station.
Some Korean men are refusing to help women. A few days ago, a woman in her 20s lost consciousness and fainted when she was on the subway. Apparently, there were a bunch of men in their 20s and 30s who refused to help, and saying something to the extent of, "It has nothing to do with me," which got the women on the internet pissed. According to the Korean woman, the reason being, all able-bodied Korean men have to serve military service. They do learn CPR in the military. So it was expected for men in their 20s and 30s.
So what about all the women? Are they just completely useless?
Who likely just got out of the military to jump in and help because they know how to do CPR. But a lot of the men on the train didn't. And their reason being, they did not want to be accused of sexual harassment. There were a few incidents where men were actually accused for sexual harassment for trying to help the women. Back in 2014, a South Korean woman had actually tried to sue a male EMT paramedic. for doing CPR and doing chest compressions on her. Although the paramedic wasn't charged or convicted with anything, since he was reported, he still had to go through an investigation. There was also another story shared of a Korean
Might have lost his job too.
guy going up the steps in the subway station, and there was a woman in front of him seemingly about to fall. He put out his hands and tried to grab her from the back to prevent her from falling. The girl freaked out and called the police on him, and he ended up in the police station. That being said, these are all the men's side of the story. They'd rather be a bystander than getting their names tainted with SA. This all seems a little crazy to me. I mean, I get it if you don't want to touch the person because you don't know what's going on. At least call for help. What do you think?
Call the bear. You literally...
I'm almost positive people called for help. You're asking for people to actually physically come and do CPR. That they're not willing to do.
You can't have it both ways. Every instinct of being in character makes us want to help. But it's not worth the risk to get involved.
I talk about this all the time. Like, when men have to fight our inner demons and our innermost wants to help. Because I think within men, the ability to help and the ability to want to help is just so strong.
And that's the sad state of the world.
Can we talk about when a guy makes a girl pay, or he doesn't open the door for her, or he's just not being a gentleman and he's like, well, you wanted equality.
Yep, that you did.
Are you stupid? Are you stupid? We wanted equal rights, like women should be able to vote and stuff.
And you got all of that. What else do you need?
What? That's literally it. No one asked to pay for anything. No one asked to open their own doors or carry their own suitcases. Don't be manipulative like that. That's crazy. Don't flip it on us like that.
The gaslighting is crazy.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding? We wanted to be able to speak and have a voice and get jobs if we wanted to. But please, that argument is so crazy to me. It's really funny. I'm like,
yeah, it's funny because you're crazy.
Aw.
That's why it's crazy to you, because you're crazy yourself.
You're stupid.
It's funny how not paying makes us manipulative and stupid, but we're not the ones saying you have to pay for our stuff. Equality is not a buffet. You can't just pick and choose the parts you like or that benefits you. Anyway.